Hello friends, my name is Tejal and I am your instructor for today's session. Today we are here to discuss about broadband communication, which is one of our subject of final year, right? So friends, let's think about broadband. What is broadband? Can I say it as a wide band? Wide band of what? Wide band of frequency. That is, communication takes place over wide band of frequency is nothing but broadband communication, right? So before going to the broadband communication, we will in short we will try to understand what is communication first. Okay, what is communication? Let's see. Communication is nothing but codifying and decodifying. As you can see on the screen, I have shown you one picture. There is example of a tree. One tree is talking with the tree, another tree, that is, let's say tree A and tree B. They, let's suppose they are talking with each other. They are sending message, right? Talking means sending message. That means one tree, that is tree A, is sending his message to tree B, and tree B is understanding that message and then replying on the, means tree B is replying on the same message, right? Let's take one more example of a human, human A and human B, right? Human, and let's consider human as a system. That means human A is equals to system A, human B is equals to system B. System A and system B, both of them have processing unit, that is brain, correct? Human have brain. So uh, they are using their brain for coding and decoding purpose, right? That means if human A, that is system A, sends any message to system B, that is human B, then what human B will do? Human B will hear that message by his or her ear, okay, ear, and then send this message to the brain. And brain will decode that message, will understand this message, and then by mouth it will give reply on that message, right? How system A and system B, that is human B A and human B, is communicating with each other. Let's take one more example of a humans only. That is, I am Maharashtrian. That means I am talking in Marathi, or let's suppose Hindi. And there is one more person in front of me who is from South India. That means he must be speaking Telugu, right? And we both are communicating with each other. I am talking in Marathi, he is talking in Telugu. He is trying to tell me, that is, he is trying to convey his message, but I'm not understanding that message. That is, decoding is not taking place at my place, right? And if I am talking in Marathi and he is not getting the same, that means decoding is not taking place over there also, right? That means codifying, sending a message, decodifying, that is understanding that message. That is nothing but a communication in technical manner. That means in the examples of human, if we shift to a technical term, communication is nothing but coding, decoding, right? Means sender A to sender B, coding, decoding, and vice versa. Sender B to sender A, coding and decoding is nothing but a communication, right? Now, in olden days, how communication used to take place? Have you seen Mahabharata serial during this lockdown, or Ramayana serial during this lockdown? If you have seen, you must have seen the communication, how communication takes place between them. right? If they are in front of each other, they used to talk directly as we do. But if they want to send one message from one state to another state, what they do, they ask any one person or any servant to take that message up to the another state's king or anyone else who wants to uh, who they wants to convey that message, right? That person will go to that particular state. He will take rest and have dinner, lunch, whatever, and then he will speak that he will tell that message to the king, and then king will again send one reply, and then he will come to the his king, and then he will tell that he will convey that message to his king, right? Time consuming communication, right? That means if he needs 1 week to travel from this state to the another state, he will wait there, or he will stay there for 2 days. He will give one a simple 2 line message to his king, he will give reply, and then again he will take 1 week to reach up to his king. Time consuming communication in olden days, right? After that, as the situation changes, human has started using animals for communication purpose, right? Have you seen that movie? What that name of movie? I can't remember that movie. I guess Maine Pyar Kiya. What that heroine, that means that girl, do? He asked Kabutar to fly, means go and send his message to his her boyfriend, right? Kabutar ja ja ja, Kabutar ja. You must have listened this song, right? Or they were using horses, human and horse, right? If you have seen that Jodha Akbar serial, or any kind of historical serial, then what they were using, what they were doing, horse and a man for communication purpose, right? After that, as I have given you one more example of kabutar, right? But as the days go and technology has increasing, the medium of communication is changed, right? You can see, you can take example of the situation of today's condition. Okay, what we are using for communication: mobile phones, Facebook, WhatsApp, email. And how much time does it take? Few seconds, right? In the previous era, that means 70 years ago, if there are two lovers and they want to communicate, they were communicating using kabutar and letters, right? But nowadays, you will just start a WhatsApp and you will message, hello baby, how are you, right? This time, that means what I want to say, that the technology has made communication so easy and also secure, right? Now, broadband communication. What is broadband communication? Before this, there were analog communication, digital communication, mobile communication, broadband communication. These are the types of communication. Here, the broadband communication works on the principle of wideband frequencies. It offers much greater bandwidth than the older one, that is narrowband technologies. Broadband refers to a signaling wide band of frequencies which is to be divided into channels of frequency bands. As I have told you in the starting only, wide band means, or broadband means wide, that is bigger band of frequencies. That means it has a greater bandwidth, the transmission time requirement is less, right? In narrowband frequencies, it was time consuming. That means it was transmitting small number of information in time, in a specific, or I can say it is taking long time for transmission, right? Here, the band of frequency is greater, that means there is a greater bandwidth, time consuming is less. That's it. The term broadband is always refers a wider bandwidth and the greater information carrying capacity. That means information which is carried over a broadband signals is greater. Types of broadband communication: telecommunication, data communication, DSL, Ethernet, power line communication, and video conferencing, or you can say video calls, right? Telecommunication, data communication, DSL stands for digital subscriber line, then Ethernet, power line communication, and video communication. These are the types of broadband communication. That means where the broadband communication is used. Okay. Now, friends, basically, broadband communications refers to satellite communication. Okay. Now, this is a simple diagram of satellite communication. How satellite communication takes place. That's so easy. Okay. This is a simple diagram. You can click a picture of it or you can just draw it on a notebook in a rough manner. Fine. See, there is one satellite subscriber line, subscribers, dish TV or computer. ISP, that's is internet service provider, and satellite hub. Right? A simple loop of communication which takes place in broadband communication. Right? See, what is actually happening over here? There is a subscriber. You must have seen your dish antenna, right? What is actually happening over here? If you recharge your TV, that is recharge your dish TV, then they will start your connection, right? Then internet service provider. There is a connection between user and internet service provider or dish TV provider. He will start your communication between the satellite and your device, and then the your television or your internet service will start. This is a simple satellite communication, how it occurs. Now friends, if communication is taking place, that means some medium were used here, right? If information is getting transmitted from one place to another place or one end to another end, that means there is a medium which have been used over here. That medium is nothing but transmission media. There are two types, guided media and unguided media. Under unguided media, radio waves, microwaves and infrared waves. And in guided media, there are coaxial cables, fiber optic cables and twisted pair cables. Twisted pair cables has two types, shielded and unshielded. Coaxial cables has baseband and broadband. And these fiber optic cables. Right, we are going to learn about fiber optic cables in the in our unit. Okay. Now, what is fiber optics? What does this name suggest? Optics means, can I say that, light or light particles, light waves, right? The media which allows light wave to transmit from one end to another end, that media is nothing but, that channel is nothing but fiber optic cables. Friends, our first unit of broadband communication is light wave system and components. We will learn about this, or we will discuss this unit in the next lecture. Thank you so much for patiently listening. Thanks a lot.